Hello everyone, I'm Brian. Today I'm reacting to Why Do Hindus Pour Milk in Shivling? I believe I said that correctly. It looks like I did, maybe, I don't know. Anyways, this was kind of a question I had when I was reacting to Sadhguru consecrating I believe the mercury or the it's not the I can't remember what it's called. The linga, I believe. But people say it's made out of mercury, and actually Sadhguru did say that as well. But he consecrated; he could do 1,000 of those, and I've noticed that he actually did a milk and venom mix. And the reason why he did that was because he said he would not offer it up unless he himself drinks it himself. Basically, he wouldn't offer anything that he wouldn't take himself. Plus, he said he got a little bit of a, I guess, a high off of it a little bit. So hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and get started.
You see, it's the youngsters of today who will challenge these kind of traditional ideas. What was the idea behind it? First of all, there's this imagery that you think about ultimate reality manifesting as creation as this pillar. That's how we kind of started focusing on the pillar. You know, there's a nice pillar made of ice in Amarnath cave, naturally formed pillar. That says, this is a sign of manifestation. So it's a good sign to say this is the way this creation comes into being, Shiva. This is the idea of Shivling. But then the thing is, these human beings being what we are, he said, now let's try and adore this particular symbol. How do we adore it? Oh, let's pour water on it, or let's pour milk on it, let's pour honey on it. They do all sorts of things to show their adoration. Fair enough, you want to show your adoration, but you can show your adoration by taking a drop of milk and saying, oh, here is adoration. Boom. You don't need to pour liters of milk. Use the other milk for the poor people who are dying outside the temple. Give it to them. This Shivling doesn't say, I want to drink milk. If you want to show adoration, you just can do a symbolic gesture. Just offer just a leaf, not even a flower. Offer a leaf and you've shown your adoration. You don't need to kind of pour all this, ghee and milk and honey and all that. A little symbolic gesture is good enough, but there's no need to kind of waste. And this, unfortunately, is our situation. We kind of get carried away and we waste a lot of milk unnecessarily rather than feeding it to the poor.
Oh, good lord, that was quick. I was going to pause it because I was going to pause it. Okay, actually I remember, I thought it was kind of, when I was a bit younger, I remember going to a Sam's Club. And it was me and my mom, and I remember, I do believe it's an Indian people who's leaving there. And they bought a lot of milk. I think they bought like 4, 6, 8, 10, maybe 12 gallons of milk. You have to convert that to liters if you want to know. 12 gallons of milk. I'm like, holy crap. I like milk. I'd probably drink that all and feel sick, but love it at the same time. So I thought it was kind of weird. It's like, man, they like milk. And I mean, I like milk too, so... I thought it was just kind of weird, because you never ever really see Americans like buy so much milk. 1 or 2 gallons at a time. I buy about 4 gallons sometimes. But those milks tend to last a lot longer because it's ultra pasteurized. Anyways, and also... I mean, I don't see what he's talking about. I know Sadhguru, I don't think they do gallons of milk. He does a lot of water, and I see that. And then I think he did a small mixture, maybe a liter of milk, I guess. And I kind of understand where Lakhani's coming from. I mean, what he's talking about, I have not seen where they're just dousing it with lots and lots of milk. And I myself, I'm a person who don't like to see waste. I will eat expired food just because I don't want it to go to waste, and I'll prioritize that. Now, mind you, I'm not going to be completely dumb. Completely dumb. Completely dumb. I will not be completely dumb. And if there's something really wrong with it, the smell or mold, I won't eat it. I won't risk it. But if I see if it's expired, because there's expiration dates on it, but I smell it, smells fine, taste it a little bit, tastes fine, I'll try to prioritize in getting that out. It's kind of weird to have an issue with expiration dates, but sometimes in markets, or certain kinds of markets, they'll sell food that's slightly expired just because it doesn't necessarily mean that it's gone bad. I think in the US there are, why am I getting into this? Let me quickly end that. There are things that are, they have to put expiration date, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's expired. You always have to use your better judgment. But anyways, I guess I was talking about how I'm not a wasteful person, and I would see that as kind of like, if there are people out there who are hungry, who needs nutrients, sustenance, then I could see that kind of being a terrible waste of milk. That a lot of, I mean, there's a lot of nutrients in milk, and even though it's weird to hear scientists say that adult humans don't need milk, which is kind of funny because they say that we are the only animals that once we become an adult or get past the baby phase that we still continue to drink milk. And I'll argue that we're one of the few humans who, once we become an adult, drives cars. That doesn't make it wrong. Anyways, because I love milk, so. But yeah, I mean, I understand. The thing I would go with him for, I'd agree with Lakhani here, is the fact that symbolism. That's what a lot of these things are. Is very much symbolism, and symbolism means a lot. Now, a liter of milk, not a, I guess, not necessarily a big deal. I mean, that's still a lot of nutrients for someone, but you know, I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and say, hey, can't be dumping all that milk on there. I would talk to the guy and say, hey, you know, is there any way to do it a different method? And that milk could really go to a lot of other people who are starving and hungry. And that's all. You know, they say no, this is the only way, then I don't know. I hope that I ask them and hope they continue to say, hey, you know, please try to find another way. It'd be very helpful to use this to feed people, but I'm not going to force my beliefs on anyone. I would try to talk to them about it and hopefully come up with a very good compromise and see if it can be done. Anyways, that's my reaction to how do Hindus, why do Hindus pour milk on Shivlings? Is something very specific to Shiva only that this happens? He did say Shivlings is for Shiva. Do any other parts of Hinduism do this too? I did watch one other one, and they use flowers to just, and maybe a little bit of milk. It's been a little bit. Anyways, that's my reaction to this. If you like my content, please consider subscribing. Thumbs up, thumbs down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next vid.